My boyfriend slept with my best friend. I, 29F, caught my partner, 29 meters, naked from the waist down with my best friend. 29F. My best friend has been going through a rough patch. Ended LTR 12 months ago. Was made redundant. She has a new job now, but is still feeling very alone since her relationship ended. She is very much a person that needs to be surrounded by people and to feel love, and is very much a touchy-feely person. This becomes hugely amplified when alcohol is involved. Over the years she has made multiple bad choices when drinking, and whenever I am there I try and do damage control to make sure nothing too bad happens. I have been with my partner for 4.5 years. We own a house together. Have done for 3 years. And have 3 pets. My partner is also very silly when he drinks. Normally not in a sexual way, but he does dumb things with the boys. This is also amplified by his stress level. He is currently under a lot of stress at work. We have talked about the importance of talking to each other, and have agreed to talk to each other when something is wrong or not going well. Unfortunately, we have been very busy lately with our respective lives and have both felt like we were drifting apart. Neither of us addressed this feeling, and this has meant we are both feeling pretty shitty about where our relationship but hadn't talked about it. I saw that my friend was getting very drunk at our party and noticed she had been a bit too friendly with some other males at the party. I spoke to my partner and warned him about her behavior. Not that I thought I needed to, as I trusted him. I went to bed around midnight while the party was still in full swing. I couldn't sleep, kept tossing and turning. I thought it was weird that my partner wasn't in bed at 3 a.m. Thought that the party was still going and he was just having a late one. I thought I'd get up and go see how things were going. But when I got downstairs the house was silent. I then snuck into our lounge room where I found my best friend riding my partner. I was in shock. Neither of them said anything and I just went back to bed. They're both very remorseful, and I want to work through it with both of them. But I don't know how I feel or if I can. I always thought I'd be angry and yell and throw things if something like this ever happened. But I am just sad and hurt. What do I do to work through this? Should I try? Absolutely, you should feel no obligation to try. You are the wounded party here, and coming back from this will be more work than perhaps the relationship is worth. It will be hard for a few months, but you will be able to put the pieces of your life back together and move on. Think long-term about the future here. You could try to fix it, and spend the next 10 years of your life never being able to rebuild that trust. Having the mental image in your mind, worrying what he's doing and where he is, all for the sake of short-term staying where it's comfortable. Or you can bite the bullet now. Get out and spend those years finding someone worthy of you, who you can build a trust and a life with. If you do want to make it work, you will have to take some very drastic steps. These include cutting your best friend out of your life. She betrayed you as much as your partner did. Getting counseling. You cannot work through something this big without professional help. Taking some time to yourself first. Take a few weeks where you both are apart so you can reevaluate where you stand. My advice, of course, would be to walk away, but I know it often isn't that easy. What you absolutely should not to do though is stay because of the time invested, the fear of your age or the unknown, or any other insecurity. Those issues will all still be there 10 years from now. The sunk fallacy will be even worse. Stay for you or leave for you. Either way, you're supported out here and I truly wish you all the best. I'm sorry, but you found your best friend riding your partner of 4.5 years and you want to work it out with them? I know it's easier said than done, but girl, have respect for yourself and cut both of them out of your life. They clearly do not care about you. I would find this unforgivable. Being drunk isn't an excuse to betray someone. Leave the relationship. You will never to get over what you saw. You can forgive him if you'd like, but the mental replays will last forever. Every time you look at him, it will play in your head. Every time you hear a cheating story somewhere, this will play in your head. You will never be able to fully move on from this. As for your best friend, she shouldn't exist for you anymore. I don't care what happened in her life. Nothing justifies the action she chose to do. You can never play victim with your actions. She did this because she was alone or whatever. That sucks for her, but everyone has problems in life. Each person's action is their own individual choice. Playing victim is absolute bullshit. Let this bitch go first then. Let your boyfriend go. Find someone else and be happy again. You can't find happiness in the same place you lost it. Hell to the fuck no. They both betrayed you. You will never look at them the same again. The fact that you didn't become angry and yell just shows you how much it hurts. Instead of being emotional, it sounds like this kind of just broke you. You need to cut them both out for the best of you. This isn't something you can get over. It's something you have to live with, and it'll only hurt 1000x worse with them in your life. You are in shock. Alcohol is not now nor never an excuse to cheat, nor is being stressed at work, or the need to feel loved, or being a touchy-feely person. There are some lines that should never be crossed. Your touchy-feely friend should never touch your BF, and she knows this. You BF should never pound town with your needy GF. If either of them use any of these as excuses for cheating, they are even scummier than they appear to be. Neither had any respect for you, your relationship, your mental health, or your physical health. STD. I certainly hope when your shock wears off, you will be minus a best friend and a boyfriend. Girl, why did I just read multiple paragraphs of you making excuse after excuse for your handsy, disrespectful hoe of a friend and unfaithful boyfriend? Everyone on the planet is going through the stress of COVID right now. Plenty of faithful couples drink and party. Neither is an excuse to cheat. You are in so much denial right now. Let me sum it up for you. Your boyfriend's a cheat. Your best friend's a hoe. Don't put up with this shit. And tell them both to go to hell. Seriously. Stop making excuses and start getting angry. Don't do anything illegal, mind you, but don't quietly take this bullshit, either. Girl, you are done dirty by two people you would die for. And this is how they repay you. I agree with all these comments. Stop making excuses for them and cut them out. I really don't think you should try. I get that your best friend was feeling lonely, but that's no excuse to go after your boyfriend, and the fact that he reciprocated is already a huge no. It doesn't matter if they're remorseful. He cheated on you with her, and that's, well, that. You do what you think is best though. Whether it's breaking up with him or taking a break until you can both figure yourselves out. Don't even think about it. Drop both of these trash humans from your life, or be prepared to go down this road over and over again. They both would have been out of my house that night. Crescent moon. Why in the motherfuck is it your responsibility to take care of all these adults who cannot seem to drink responsibly or not fall on a dick when they are drunk? They both knew you were there and decided to show you zero respect. You will be angry, and rightfully so. Right now you are in shock. They can be as remorseful as they want, but they can't unring a bell. Get out of there and start a healing process. Cut both of them out of your life completely. The anger and sense of betrayal will come. You will never be able to get out of your head the image of your former best friend riding your boyfriend. No matter how remorseful they are, they let this happen. You don't even know if this is the first time this has happened. You will never be able to trust them. You need to make them give you space so that you can sort through your feelings. seems unlikely this was a one-off. People get bolder and more stupid as things like that progress. If you don't want to fix this, then don't. They did the wrong thing, so they should be the ones to make the effort. Whichever way it goes, you will never be able to trust both of them again. So one of them needs to exit your life and they both need to terminate their contact. Even if you were to fix it, you do have a right to be angry and confront them if that's a part of your healing process. But that's entirely up to you. Don't do it to make them feel better. Why should you have to take that on? You will probably want to try and salvage something. They are your best friend and your boyfriend. But do know that there are plenty of other people in the world who will treat you with respect. Best friends and partners do come and go. Don't feel stuck or obligated. Time to say bye-bye to both best friend and boyfriend. What would you do if your sister, cousin, hell, even mom came to you and told you this happened to them? What would you tell them? Fuck this shit. Don't be a fool. You walked in on them and they just kept fucking. What kind of idiot thinks they are actually sorry? They're not sorry they got caught. Your whole post is making excuses for both of them. Find new friends and a new boyfriend. You don't even know how long this has been going on. But even once is enough. And if they were actually sorry, they would have stopped immediately and said something last night. They don't even give half a fuck. I sympathize with your pain. That sort of experience can be shocking. To say the least, you should take some time to think through this and get your heart and head in order. There is no excuse for their behavior. This is a monumental betrayal. Alcohol is no excuse either. They are adults who should know better. I don't believe you can get over what you saw. I suspect that is a bridge too far. You spent this whole post justifying their unforgivable behavior. Please remember your self-respect, whatever you end up doing.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.